Zechariah from Running for Heroes. Today is the 7th episode of a Heroes interview. Today, from Orlando Police Department, I have Officer Dani. Thank you for coming out. It's a pleasure for you to come all the way down from Orlando just to do this Heroes interview. She's came out to many of my runs. She's been one of my biggest supporters, and it's an honor to do the Heroes interview today with her.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And please do me a favor, call me Dani from now on.
All right, I'll call you Dani.
I appreciate it.
All right, are you ready?
All right, whenever you are.
All right, here's the first question.
Okay.
When were you sworn in as an officer, and how excited were you on that day?
Well, this is actually my second police department that I've been sworn in on. So my previous sworn in was in July 2011 for Walton Beach. That's in the Panhandle. It's by Pensacola.
Yep.
Here I was sworn in a little over 3 years ago in August of 2016. And I really actually wanted to initially come to Orlando to be a police officer, but family and my children's father. So I started with Fort Walton Beach and finally came here to be my dream place, which is Orlando PD, and I love it. It's the greatest thing, the greatest decision I've ever made, I think, for my career.
Well, it's actually good that you came down to Orlando, because without that, maybe you won't even be running with me. So it's good that you're at Orlando.
I think it's great, and it's a fantastic. I'm so happy a friend of mine that I used to know introduced me to you and showed me your page. That's actually how I started. She sent me your page, and since then I've been hooked. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're a great inspiration to me.
You said you worked for Walton Beach?
Fort Walton Beach.
Fort Walton Beach.
Fort Walton Beach. It's in the Panhandle. It's by
Miami?
No, up north. Panhandle.
Oh.
Or have you ever heard of Pensacola?
Yep, that's where my mom was born.
Right
Yeah,
there, right
coincidence.
See, look at that.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, when did you first realize that you wanted to become a police officer?
Believe it or not, it's actually when I was probably about 6 years old. That's how it started initially, and it started initially because I remember watching a TV episode. Don't remember what it was.
Was it
called.
Cops?
I was a police officer. I don't even know what it was about, and I do remember the guy comes up, and I guess at the end of the episode, the female in the TV episode was like, "Thank you, you're amazing. Thank you for what you do." And the police officer, all they said was, "Thank you. It's just who I am." And since then, I was like, yes, that's who I am. But it actually later on became more of a serious journey for me. I want to be there and be the kind of person that I never had. I want to be a protector. I wanted somebody to be able to trust me and give that person the opportunity to have faith in somebody. I didn't have that growing up. Unfortunately, I grew up rough. And not having that, I wanted to be that for somebody else, because I know what it's like. It's terrible. It's not such a great feeling. So. I could probably be a therapist, and I could probably be a doctor or whatever they think, but I am the first responder. I am the beginning for somebody, and at that beginning, the hardest part is trusting somebody, and I want them to do that for me. I didn't have that. I don't have too many people I could trust, and trust is a very big thing.
Yeah.
And when you see this, it's kind of scary.
It is.
It's very scary. You get all the gear, and they don't look past this. And
they don't look deeper.
They don't.
Yes.
And I want them to. And I want them to be able to trust me and count on me. So that's actually why I, at the end, became a police officer, is to give those people, those individuals who didn't have that, a chance to have that strength, that protection, that trust.
That's a really awesome story. 2 things, actually. When I heard that you, from around 6 years old, you remembered that in your brain for so long, I don't think I had memories from maybe even 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. But that's awesome how you can think from so long past, but something just in your head.
Those are only some of the memories. Unfortunately, like I said, growing up rough, I don't have that many great memories, but that is one particular memory I have. I remember standing in front of this TV. You're not that old, so I had these nice little thin TVs, okay?
Yeah.
I had this big fat TV, and I remember standing there just kind of jumping up and down.
Like the ones where you look close into it, it has like sparks.
No, more like this TV that's here. It goes all the way probably out the back here. That's how big these TVs were.
Really?
Now you have these thin TVs. You don't remember any of that. We didn't have cell phones back then either.
Oh. Well, the second thing was, did you grow up in Fort Walton Beach?
No, actually, I grew up in Miami, Florida. All around Miami. That's why it was kind of rough. I grew up on the streets. I don't have a particular place I could tell you I grew up. I went to 5 high schools, unfortunately. And like I said, didn't have that comfortability. I didn't have that trust. I didn't have that protection. I didn't have somebody I could count on.
Now you do.
And I do. It's me. Me and my fellow officers and my friends. Those kind of things are very important to me. And family, it's what I hold close to me. And I want to be able to provide that for somebody else, like I told you. And I said all around Miami until I was 19 when I went to the military, the Air Force. So.
Wow, you went to the military Air Force as well?
I was in Air Force, security forces.
Wow.
Some people like to call it Chair Force, but it's actually Air Force. I promise. We do a job. I promise. I promise.
It's like a detour because you went to Miami, all the way to the Air Force, then back to near Pensacola, then to the middle of the state of Orlando.
It's everywhere.
You've gone to everyone.
I've traveled around the world too. I've been to Italy, Germany, England.
Oh, my dream
Korea.
place. My dream place is to go to Iceland.
Iceland? Okay. You know the difference between Iceland and Greenland?
One's bigger, way bigger.
One's cold and it's full of snow. One's all nice and green. So Iceland's actually the one you want to go to. It's all nice and green.
Okay. Greenland, it's like good on the outside. In the middle, it's like
no. See, what they do is they try to fake you out. They call it Iceland, thinking it's going to be really full of ice. It's actually the opposite way around. Greenland, you think, okay, yay, green. No.
I think I should switch the names.
Yeah,
Iceland should be that, and Greenland should be that. But then everybody's gonna be like, what? That's weird.
Never been there, but I've been to Ireland and Switzerland, so I've been.
I mean, there's an airline called Iceland Airways that always flies in Orlando.
Yes.
So I can always do that.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great. But travel the world if you get an opportunity, it's great.
I know, I want to. I've only been to Cayman and Mexico on a cruise.
Okay, well now you need to fly over and have some fun over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
All right.
I loved it.
I wish I could do that soon.
Got time. You're young. Got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Hope I got 10% of my life gone. I got 90 left. Hopefully.
You got a lot more than that.
That was a long question too.
Oh, well, but that's okay. We're all right.
What is it like being a police officer for a large city like Orlando?
At first, it was kind of overwhelming. I did the whole security forces police officer in the military, and then I did a small city. Fort Walton Beach, we had 60 plus officers, and that's it. So it wasn't very big. And then I come to the city of Orlando. I'm used to the big city because I'm from Miami, but working in the big city as a police officer seemed overwhelming. Wasn't sure if I was going to fit in with
go back to Walton Beach later.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go back to Fort Walton Beach. I knew I wanted to make it here. I never intended to ever go back to Fort Walton Beach. Nothing wrong with Fort Walton Beach. It's just not my home. That's not my home. This is my home. Orlando's my home. And it was just very overwhelming. I was so used to doing things a certain way, small town way. It's very hard to explain. And then you come to the big city and you got the big city way. So in truth, I had to start from the beginning. Yeah, I may have had 6 years over at Fort Walton Beach, but I really had to start from the beginning here because it's a completely different atmosphere. It's more exciting, it's fun, the people are still great. I still have my brothers and sisters. I still consider my brothers and sisters at Fort Walton Beach, but at first it was very overwhelming, but then I found my niche and I know what I like to do. I'm that officer that likes to go to those calls that have a victim who needs somebody there to support them, to help them. And that's my niche. That's what I'm doing.
Well, hopefully you can continue that for a long time.
Hopefully for the next 17 years at least, because I got hit 20.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be very old then, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, I've ran for officers that are over 80 years old, so you can definitely do that.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be sitting behind the back office by then.
Yeah.
I'll be out of
All right. Wrong side. All right. What is one of your most memorable calls?
Whew, I really don't think I have one particular memorable call. The ones that I do like to go to, it's the best way I can explain to it is when it involves kids who just want to give me a hug.
Oh, like crossing guard? Well, no, not crossing guard.
Not just crossing guards, but
resource deputy or school resource?
I did that for 6 months actually.
Really?
I was school resource officer for 6 months. And
where?
Over at Renaissance Charter School over at Goldenrod. I did that for 6 months and I loved it. The calls I'm talking about that always hold memories to me are the ones that kids are excited to see me, or the person really needs me and I change maybe their outlook, or somebody's in complete distress to where they're afraid of police officers. I've had many
afraid of themselves,
afraid of me, and I'm 5'6", but they can't look past this. Those calls, the ones that I could change their opinion, the ones that I could get a hug out of, the ones that at the end, when no matter what the results are, they're smiling.
Yes.
Those are my memorable
awesome.
calls, and
Yes.
those are the ones I love. Those are the ones that I hold dear, and those are the ones that made me believe the way I do my job, even though it's a little different, is the right way of me doing my job for me. So I don't think there's one memorable call. Anytime I can kind of get a hug or a smile at the end of it, those are the ones I like.
That's one thing that officers really love about the job too.
Yes.
Yes. But I bet in the next 17 years or however long you serve, you're gonna have at least one memorable call. Maybe multiple.
Maybe multiple I would go with. And I like that idea.
All right.
I like the multiples.
Just more's better. I mean, for most stuff, more's
Yes.
better. There's a growing number of women becoming law enforcement officers. How does that make you feel knowing that more women are becoming sworn in as an officer?
I think it's amazing. It's yeah, I am in a male dominating career field. I agree. However, my guys, the guys, they treat me like one of them.
Yeah.
And they don't have a qualm about me being a female. You know, maybe at first, maybe back years you had to prove yourself, and maybe at times you still have to prove yourself because, you know, here I am.
Way back. Like 19.
Yeah, maybe at times, like I said, when I was at Fort Walton Beach, I went on the SWAT team there, so I had to prove myself a little bit, just because you're hanging with big guns. That's what they like to call it. You know, you guys are amazing, and sometimes maybe a little bit overprotective. I'll be honest with you. Some of my guys are like, "You okay, Dani?" I'm like, "I got this. Relax, relax." You know, so
I have
overprotective. But for the most part, though, I mean, my guys, they treat me like one of them. It's great, and I think women who decide to come in this career field, they should understand that. Yeah, it can be difficult at times being a female, but it's more coming from the person you're dealing with instead of the people you're working with.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't really have many qualms at all with people I work with, and you know, they help build me up, and they're always there for me. If I get a call, I need a backup, they're there.
Yeah, and I know that women also sacrifice their lives every day as an officer because I ran for lots of them that sacrifice their life on that day, and it's really awesome how women are becoming more officers and becoming lifesavers just like men are.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a police officer, not a policewoman or a policeman, a police officer. That's how we see it.
Yeah. But I read this article in school last week that about a little girl who stopped segregation and lots of works as well.
Mm-hmm.
And without those people like Martin Luther King and all those people,
Agreed.
then it may not even start. I mean, I know that's kind of like a different concept.
It's
But
all the same concept.
it
Actually,
is.
if you think about it, it doesn't matter if it's Martin Luther King or whoever does the talks. It's about all together as one. It doesn't matter your color, your race, you know, sex. It doesn't. None of that matters.
Mhm.
You know, no matter who does the talk. So you know, instead of segregating everybody, become one. So it doesn't matter. We're good.
It's awesome. Yeah. What do you say to other girls that tell you they want to be a police officer?
Go for it. Don't tell anybody you can't do it.
Yes.
Because if I could do it, anybody could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just go for it. Stop using the fact that you're a woman. Feel like you're limited, because you're not.
Yeah.
Okay? I like the fact I'm a woman police officer, you know, because I'm a mom too, and I have that maternal instinct. I think that's what drives me to do my job maybe a little differently than maybe some other officers, okay? I use that maternal instinct and I use that motherly way. I mean, I could have a situation that's up here, and all of a sudden we calm down. I'm still not up here. Now I'm back down here. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm a mom of two teenage boys who drive me crazy. So we're sometimes up here, but once we come down here, but once we come down here, we're good to go, and I can bring it down. You know, being a female doesn't limit me. Has nothing. Just like being a male doesn't limit you.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Anything you
Keep
want.
going.
Yep.
It's hard work. It's tough, but you can do it.
Yeah, and that's the important thing about it too. What has been the most rewarding part about being in law enforcement?
Again, the smiles and the hugs. Sometimes this job can be very difficult. Or most times it can be very difficult. You know, I go out there every single day. I work a lot of hours. I'm a single mom, 2 teenage boys and a niece, and I'm away from them a lot. And then I'll go out to calls. I'll get, you know, put down, belittled, you know, lots of stress. I see things first and foremost that, you know, a regular person may not see every single day, and it could take a toll. You know, sleepless nights, you know, when you try to go to sleep, it's very hard to, you know, get rid of some of these images. You have these images in your head.
Yeah, from every single day.
That sometimes you just can't get rid of.
Yeah.
So the rewarding
It's like
part-
nightmares.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are. Nicer way of putting it, but yes, exactly what they are. The nightmares. You just don't sleep. But when you go to these calls and you maybe get a letter or thank you or a tear that says it wasn't for you, I don't think I could have done this. That's why I do it. I do it for the people who need me to do it. Like I told you, I wanted to be that
Well, I
person
need you at the time.
that need me.
Yeah.
And that's why I do it, because sometimes there's too many people out there who don't have anybody to count on, to trust.
And they're the ones that count on.
And I'm the one that's gonna come call me. So that's what makes it rewarding. That's what makes it all this worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome. How often do officers have to go through training to remain an officer?
To remain an officer?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it says.
Okay. To remain an officer, we do training. Okay, first, to become an officer, we'll start there. We have to do it via police academy. It could be, depending on where you're doing it at, approximately about 6 months. Once you do that, you actually go and get hired on. You gotta, pass these series of tests and things like that. And then we do what's called FTO, it's Field Training Officer. That could take anywhere from 4 to 6 months as well. It's 4 different phases, and you're riding with an officer and you learn how to train.
Oh yeah, like an Explorer does.
Like an Explorer does.
Because I've had a couple people come out with another passenger driver, which is an Explorer.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're like we're one-man unit, but we're learning how to do the job. Well, once we're doing that, we're off on the road. But guess what? This coming up in December, I have firearms training. I just finished doing training recently. We have training practically every other month, and I love it. Because the Atlanta Police Department, if you keep training, you keep doing it, you get better, and you stay on top of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we lose our fundamentals because we're doing the same thing over and over again. But if we keep training, we keep doing it, it's great.
You gotta keep getting better and better.
You got to keep getting better and better because the job is always changing. So I love it. So
the world's changing.
Everything's changing, but we keep training in Orlando PD, monthly. If you want to know the truth, monthly, there's always something going on, and we get permission to go to schools, go to classes, and those kind of things coming up. So it's ongoing. It's an ongoing training for our job.
Okay.
So.
You see so many things as an officer, some good and some bad. How do you handle the emotions when on a call or at the scene of an incident?
At a scene of an accident or call, I have to put myself somewhere else. I'm very emotional based officer. What I mean by that, everything I deal with my emotions. I use my emotions to get through everything. It's very hard for me to remove myself to do the scene, but I have to. I do it. I'll go in there and I'll do the scene, okay. And to be more honest with you, after I leave the scene, I'll probably go in my patrol car and kind of have it out on my own time and take a few minutes for myself. And yes, there's been multiple times I have cried in my patrol car, and then back to work I go. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, I don't want to try not to take that home to my children, and unfortunately, that does happen.
Try to not let show.
Try not to, but my kids, just like I know them, they know me too well. So I use my drive home to try to breathe in, breathe out. I go to the gym all the time. So I'm always at the gym every single day with my kids, so I use that, and my kids go with me. I have a different way of handling things. I use gym, running, those kind of things to try to just let it all go and just try to leave work at work. Doesn't always happen, unfortunately. Sometimes it does come back with me, especially if I have a marking or something like that. My kids are like, whose blood do I gotta kick? I'm like, it's okay, I already took care of it. Already got it. I got 2 teenage boys, so overprotective of their mother, just like I am of them. So they try to think they're gonna handle them. I'm like, I got this, I got it. You took care of it. But it's hard. So you try to get there, just go in there and do your job, and then you let it out later.
Yeah, I have my own question real quick as well. Do any of your teenage boys want or are an Explorer at the time?
They're not an Explorer. However, my youngest is talking about being a police officer.
What oldest?
My oldest, he either wants to be a police officer or go in the military. He's more looking towards the military or working with computers at this time or something like that. I was in the military. Their father was in the military, so it's okay. However, the police officer thing, it scares me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know my youngest wants to be a police officer. He talks about it. When he goes to college, he's gonna, take the courses and stuff like that.
Especially for a mother.
Yeah, it's scary because I see it. I see what I go through every day. I see the horrors.
You don't want anything to happen to him.
I don't want anything to happen to him. That's just for the rest of my life. This was gonna be. But you know what? I'll be proud of him. Yeah. So if they want to do that, I'll be proud of them.
Everything they want to do.
I will be, and I'll support them 100%. So if the police officer want to do, I'll point them in the right direction.
All right. That's the same as my parents as well.
Yeah, that's why we have this call good
parity. Do you ever see yourself becoming a chief of police?
Chief of police? No, I don't. Not that I don't think I'm capable. It's more of I like my road. I like meeting interesting people every single day. I'm a road police officer. Do I see myself as a sergeant? Yeah. Do I even possibly a lieutenant? Probably at the end of my career, but that towards the end when I'm very old, because I'm already old now. So when I'm very old and I can't run after people anymore, which probably give me about 10 more years, that'll be really old. And
you're not old right now.
I love you right now.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. You're lying, but you're so sweet because I am old. But that's okay. But I still have the capability. So chief of police, no. Sergeant, yes, most definitely. And the reason I would want to do sergeant if I don't go any further is because to shape the young guys and girls that are coming in to the police department, you need a leader. And I'm not ready for that role yet because I'm enjoying myself way too much right now. I'm being on the road. So sooner or later, I was a sergeant in the military. I know the supervisory roles and stuff like that. You had to sometimes step back from other things, which, those are the fun things for me right now. So in order to let your own troops take the lead, and that's hard for me. So once I'm ready for that, which I'm hoping soon, I'll definitely be up there, probably like I said, no more higher than lieutenant though.
Okay, so it goes officer, corporal, at least for Orlando, officer, corporal, sergeant, lieutenant, under captain, under chief, under sheriff. No. Yeah, no, I know.
Deputy chief.
Deputy chief.
We have deputy chiefs. We don't have under and then chief. Correct.
Okay.
So no under. We don't have an under sheriff. We have deputy chiefs.
How much captains are there?
How many? Oh my gosh. You're gonna actually make me go and count everybody? I don't know. There's probably 25 plus captains, maybe maybe not that many, but we have quite a few.
So how do they pick which one will become the deputy chief or the chief?
Your career, based upon your career and your drive and what you're doing with your job and stuff like that. That's how they do it. All right, so best man or woman for the job.
Okay. This may be the hardest question of the night.
Okay.
Are you ready for the harder questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. That was really hard.
That's right.
All right.
You're killing me, but keep going.
Okay. You are on a break and need food. You need it. You need it. Where do you go to eat?
Taco Bell.
That's my mom and dad too. They're every single day we go home. Me and my sister.
Taco Bell, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I've actually gone on an emergency call with eating a taco. It wasn't in Orlando. Just put it out there. It was in Fort Long Beach, eating a taco. They moved out of my way, eating a taco because I got an emergency call.
Yeah, so we were talking about me and my sister, if we're like late and if we go home, we have to meal, go to bed because we're like an event. Mm-hmm. They ask us where we want to eat. We would either just, because we're kids, we would just say like McDonald's or Burger King. But then if we say Taco Bell, they're like, okay, let's go to Taco Bell instead. I mean, I don't like tacos. Okay, don't get mad at me. But I like quesadillas. I only like plain quesadillas.
They have that there.
I know. That's all I get.
That's okay. One of my kids only like plain taco with just the meat in the taco.
Well, I go to taco places just to get chips and queso. Like Tijuana Flats.
That works too.
Yeah.
Tijuana Flats is awesome. I love that place too. It's Taco Bell for the quick drive through.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Unfortunately, now everybody knows.
Yeah. For me, it's probably the Burger King. I mean, my mom and dad, all my family, they don't like their fries. I like their fries. I don't know why. I like plain fries. I don't know why.
It's all right.
Okay.
I like my tacos.
It had some salt on it.
Still like my tacos.
Okay.
And my Mountain Dew.
Are you gonna get some tacos afterwards?
Now you're making me hungry for them. Yes, okay. Probably. Thanks.
Go get like the okay. And they made a movie about your life. Who?
Go ahead.
Okay. Who would you have play the role of you and why?
Angelina Jolie.
Hey.
You knew I was gonna ask that?
Nope, but I love Angelina Jolie, and she's gorgeous, and she's awesome, and she does these tough, awesome roles, and yes, Angelina Jolie.
I know she is, but I forgot who she was. I mean, okay. I know she's a movie star, but I forgot which movie she's in. I don't remember.
We're not gonna have this conversation ever again if you don't know my girl.
Okay.
You gotta figure this one out there, baby. Come
on. Maleficent.
Maleficent?
Well, Maleficent? You just said Maleficent.
Yes. Okay, I can't say this in my life. You and my kids make fun of me all the time.
Is that Angelina Jolie? Her name is Angelina.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one with the horns?
Oh, Maleficent. No, yeah, Maleficent. I thought you said somebody Maleficent.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's my. You're making fun of me now. We're gonna have this long conversation when this camera's off.
All right. I'm gonna get in trouble.
You are.
What is your perfect weekend getaway? Simplest question.
Simplest question. Up in the mountains, watching the beautiful view.
I'm afraid of heights.
Cabin.
No.
No. Trust me. You don't look down. You don't see things. You just like
You see clouds.
See the mountains and the sunset. It's beautiful. Hiking. Oh, those are beautiful. Whitewater rafting. It's amazing.
Again, Iceland for me. I just want to see snow because I've never seen snow.
Then go to Greenland.
Okay. I'll go to Greenland. I mean, I don't know if there's any airports in Greenland, but I'll still go to
Maybe
Greenland.
they'll find a way to get to Greenland.
Okay. If you could have any one superpower, what would it be and why? I think that's a typo, but any superpower, what would it be and why?
Strength. Because with my job, I need to be strong enough to handle anything that comes my way and to protect others people. So be strength.
That's good. For me, it'd be speed. I mean, no, I'm not gonna say no. Actually, no, because I already have speed.
I use my charger for speed.
Like a car charger?
Yeah, my charger. I'm not gonna run.
Wait, you have an electric car? Like a Tesla?
No, but it's a charger. It's faster than me running.
Oh.
So I just need strength.
The Dodge Charger.
Charger, my car.
Oh, it's a Dodge Charger. Oh, I think like an electric charger for like Teslas.
Funny.
Okay. I think it'd be strength for me too because I already have speed.
Yes, you do. I tell you, you do.
What would you say is your best talent? You don't have to do it. I mean, you can if you want to.
Talent?
What is your best talent, and is it something you can show the viewers?
No, I can't show the viewers. I don't have talent.
I hope you're gonna say kung fu.
Well, I could body slam you really
No,
easily, but you're also
you're gonna do that afterwards.
I could body slam you, no problem. My best
No.
talent, I don't think it's a physical talent. It's something I could do. I love sports, all kinds of sports, so it's not gonna be that. Honestly, it's more of a, being able to talk to somebody and bring them down and be there with somebody. Just very sociable, very able to talk to anybody and get them probably calm down. And so maybe it's a talent, maybe not.
I mean,
Got a good heart, so that will help. So
yeah, I think that's a superpower.
yeah, maybe it is.
This is probably the weirdest question I've ever had.
Okay.
So, what do you think is cooler, dinosaurs or dragons? Why?
Dragons, cause man, I would love to ride a dragon and watch a fire burn. I know they just look awesome. Come on, dinosaurs are kind of weird looking.
You know, in China, then they have dragons. I mean, they have
look at the
dragons.
So listen, we're not dinosaurs. Come on, look at
The only reason why I don't want to do dinosaurs because I'm gonna have to go back in that weird time where everybody was weird.
No. You don't have to do nothing. Maybe
I
tap them on the
mean,
head.
you get struck up by doing that.
No, that's why you ride them and you tap them on the head and tell them to do the fire.
I know, but then
You fly, man. From
won't you get like
dinosaurs.
struck up and you like blow fire in your mouth?
Not me, the dragon.
But the question is, I thought it was what would you rather be? Oh,
No,
it says cooler.
You said
Okay.
it's cooler. Don't say, well, I want to be either one of those suckers.
Okay.
I would think one's cooler is the dragon. Thank you. With the
All right.
fire.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just tap
Nice. Halloween was just a few weeks ago. A week ago, actually. Yeah. Just a few weeks ago. What is the coolest costume you have ever worn?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Take it back to 1980s.
Yeah, I know. Ha! Yes, 1980s. I swear. The fact that you know how old I am is scary.
Wait, what?
He doesn't even catch that.
I just said that because that's how my mom and dad are.
Oh, that's sweet. Probably older than your mom and dad, so we'll go with that. But coolest costume I've ever had. Probably, you know what? Okay, I'm tomboyish. It's gonna be Freddy Krueger. It's gonna be Freddy Krueger, I think.
Oh,
I was Freddy Krueger. I was Jason. I've done all those.
I would say
So-
officer right now.
So I would say probably one of those. Yeah.
Again, I know who he is. Who's Freddy Krueger? You're gonna get more mad at me.
Horror movie.
Horror movie. Elm Street. I'm on Elm Street.
What?
Dad.
He's
Mom.
still 11.
But this is the perfect time to scare him.
I know.
I want to get scared. I want to go
No,
on
no, no, no.
donuts.
When you get older, we took my boys there.
Okay.
When you get older, ask your dad to see it. It's, those, to me, those aren't too scary. I like them. So I like those. And as for the police officer thing, you're right. It is the coolest costume, but I could wear one for real.
I mean, you already got the costume on. She got it right there.
It's not a costume, it's a real thing.
Yeah. What in the world was that? What are your all-time favorite TV shows?
All right, you ready for embarrassment? Here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm gonna say the Full House.
No.
Okay, good.
Right now it's Supergirl, Batwoman. Listen, just leave me alone. Okay, you asked this question. I'm trying to be
I am
honest
leaving you
here.
alone.
Trying to be honest with you. Yeah, even like Grey's Anatomy.
Like right now or when you were a kid?
No, right now. It's that. Okay, listen.
You didn't watch the
Stop
movie
making
then.
fun of me.
You didn't watch that Spider-Woman movie. It's in the
I've seen them
theaters.
all.
Oh, you've seen Spider-Woman?
You mean Spider-Man? That was
No, Spider-Woman, the new movie. Spider-Woman.
There's no Spider-Woman.
It's the movie that just came out called Spider-Woman.
No.
Everybody's dressing up as her.
That's you mean the cartoon one?
No, there's a new movie that just came out a few weeks ago. It's like an animated called. It's not animated. There's actual people. It's like the Wonder Woman movie. It's actually called Spider-Woman from the new Spider-Verse, whatever thing that's called.
It's called Spider-Man with Spider-Woman in it. We need to have.
There's still a Spider-Woman in the movie.
Yeah, and I've seen that probably about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the answer. You have seen it.
Yes, but it's not called Spider-Woman.
Oh, I was so much.
Yeah, those are my shows.
Okay.
Anything, yeah.
I mean,
now.
I'm gonna embarrass you too. I am not an oldies person, so I probably just like not the old Cartoon Network, the new Cartoon Network that you saw. You guys
Tom
probably
and
think it's
Jerry?
weird. No, the new stuff. The new cartoons, not the '80s cartoons.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with the 80s. 80s girl all the way.
Yeah. All the adults I speak to, they think our cartoons now are so weird.
They are.
I mean, I like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, gotcha.
I never said I like our cartoons. This cartoon better, but our cartoon's not better. Tom and Jerry. Okay.
Still works.
Tom and Jerry, Jerry, Tom.
Yes.
What is the funniest thing or most embarrassing thing, two opposite things, that has happened to you? Or both. You can say both.
As a police officer?
Anytime. It just says happened to you. It could be when you were a baby, when you were born, may have punched your mom, or it could be like right now when you're doing this interview.
Well, right now you just sort of embarrassed me in front of
Okay,
everybody
that's
with
good.
my show, so I shouldn't have told everybody it's Supergirl and Batwoman, but I did, so there's that. So this is an embarrassing moment, so we're good there. Too many embarrassing. Oh my gosh, you know what? I can't think of one. Because I've gone to the wrong addresses at work. I've can't say words half the time. I'm clumsy. I'm a goofball, so pretty much anything I do is kind of embarrassing. Yeah. There's no particular thing I can think of, to be honest with you. They're pretty much.
Me too. I don't know. I honestly don't know the most embarrassing thing, but for the funniest thing, I don't know either.
I don't either, because what I do is when I do something that's embarrassing to myself or funny, I can just kind of laugh at myself. So we just make it all a big joke, and that's pretty much one thing every day. So yeah, I know. That's my world.
So I remember this from about a year ago when we first got our new bird that we just got a year ago. Her name is Lucy. We were I guess we didn't know she was that feisty at the time. So we like put her on the ground so she can like walk around. Mm-hmm. And then I tried to put her on my finger. And I'm usually scared because we used to have our old bird and I was just scared to hold it because the nails were sharp. Mm-hmm. When I was about to hold it, she bit me on the finger. I remember that. I don't think they remember that. But she bit me on the finger and I thought it was funny. I don't know why. But then since then, I've never touched that bird. I will not touch that bird. I love her, but I'm not going to touch the bird.
Never again. Huh?
No.
Yeah, you will. You're going to touch it right after this interview.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm all alone for like 3 days and I have to feed it, then I'll do that. But
okay. No.
All right. What does the running? Here's the final question.
Okay.
What does the running for heroes mission mean to you?
Oh my goodness, what does it mean to me? It's amazing. It's an inspiration to me. I was at a down time in my life, and like I told you, someone I once knew kind of showed me your website and sort of gave me a purpose to do something. You have actually inspired me to do so much, and you made me realize that, okay, even though this is a hard job, we do have people out there that appreciate it. And like I said, you've inspired me to do my own kind of run. And I've been doing that since that time, since I started with you. And so I do my own kind of run in my own different way. You're an inspiration.
Thank you.
You
so
really
much.
are. And yes, oh, definitely. I'm a hugger. You know this. We've already figured that one out.
Well, I'm a hugger too.
Yeah, well, that's good because I always give you a hug after every run. So I'm just kind of get used to it. But it means, and it's just not just to me, it means something too. It means something to all law enforcement, to where that you take the time out, you know, you've got so many things you could be doing if you wanted to, but this is what inspires you. This is what makes you do the things you do. And there are no words for me to tell you, to describe what an inspiration you are, to not only to me, but to all law enforcement communities, anybody, to family members of the law enforcement community. You've done so much.
Thank you so much.
So you should be so proud of you because God knows I am. Okay, and since that was our last question, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for, you know, giving me my own purpose when it comes to running. Thank you for, you know, doing the things that I do. You know, when I started off the run, it started off as a kind of again, somebody I want to, you know, start running kind of just as a joke or kind of, you know,
cry.
And stuff like that. But you gave me purpose behind my runs.
Thank you so much.
So thank you. No.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
It was an honor to meet you that first time. That first time you came out to my run, I knew that you were going to be one of the ones I interview.
Oh, thank you.
That is the episode 7. That's the 7th episode of the Heroes Interview with Miss Dani. Can I call you Miss Dani or Dani?
Dani.
All right, I'm here with Dani. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully we can do the next Heroes Interview soon. But hopefully officers like her can inspire everybody and other girls to become officers just like she did. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a great night, and I pray God blesses you all.